April 14th. You're looking at JNJ. You are, I'm in actually 15-minute charts, but we knew this bottom. We did some draws up here. Let me show you why I think it's a double top. Now, could this actually come right here? It's at 145 and actually come up another 5 points? It could. And then start to pull back. And if it does hit those, remember, we go from here, from this point. My next draw would be from this low. And if it chunks up here next day or two or three, up to here, okay? If it does by this day, boom, 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 then we could expect a pullback back down to 143 or the 38.2, which is 145, okay? That is what I talked about yesterday. What I'm talking about today, I want to show you why I think the 145 is this could be a double top here. One, here's the 145 previously, a couple days ago. It gapped up all the way to here from this morning's announcement, and then a little pullback. You know, it's already up right now 5% or 3%, up 5 points. It'd be a tough, I just don't think it's going to make it. And here's the other thing. Look at all the other gap ups that happened since a couple weeks ago on the lows. Here's a huge gap up right here. And what did it do? It kind of covered. It actually came all the way halfway back. It came down for the whole day, basically. But came, come on, but came right back to a long. Okay? That was at the beginning of, big things, whatever. Don't know. But here's another. So here's a gap up. In this, we call this covered. Covering the gap. So, which would be like down to here, but it didn't quite cover the gap. Went up. This was not really a gap. This is a huge gap right here. See this? From here, closed here, gapped up here. And did it cover? Not that day, but it did cover down here. See how it went and covered? And it's really kind of a gap fill there. So we'll see. I mean, just know that these like to cover. It might not cover that day. And when we were looking at here, then we were going from this low down here. Let's see what happened if it went and hit its targets first. But it wasn't traveling up. Jeez. And I don't know if my draws are the real right ones. Come on. Come on. There you go. I don't know. I'm just saying gap up, it covered. Here's a gap down. This guy from here. Come on. That thing's really lagging. So I'm in this, whatever. This guy gapped down and it covered later that day and went up. Here's a gap up that really didn't cover. This was a smaller gap because it closed on its high instead of slow, but it didn't cover. Here, is this gap going to cover? I got a feeling it is. Could it do it from here? It just could. We'll see. It's got a little resistance here. We'll see. People, I don't play double tops. Some people do. I play retracements. Could it go up and hit the 150? It just may. But could it cover the gap too? It just, I don't know how much more. Just next time, try to pick a better entry perhaps or whatever. Anyways, that's my thoughts.